This week's videos are sponsored by Prize Picks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when you grow up a people pleaser, sometimes you get concerned about what other people think about you. And then for some reason, you decide to create a career on the internet.
Whereas comments are available for people to reach you at all hours of the night, causing anxiety and mental health issues.
And you got to constantly learn over the years how to care less about what people think, about what you think, so you can just preserve honesty. We are here to watch Man of Steel, a commentary that took a little bit of negotiation with Coy. I had to pay him $5 extra to be here.
He's getting me a Subway 6-inch today.
Didn't even cover the full 6-inch.
Nope, didn't. Tax, etc.
That's how it works around here. Now, I am a fan of Man of Steel. I haven't seen this in many years. A couple months ago, I did put it on to preview a bit of the opening of the Krypton sequence. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I want to take time to sit down and watch the whole thing. And I never did. How are you honestly feeling? I'm nervous for you.
Yeah, you should be.
we have to learn not to care what other people...
Here it is.
Because we can't just be like, I'm going to be positive, you're going to be negative, because that's not the reality.
That's not the situation.
I'll have some positives, I'll have some negatives, you'll have some positives, I'll have some negatives.
My situation is that this is, I think, one of the best examples of an Elseworld, and that's going to upset the exact people that love it, and that's my issue is I really think this is incredible filmmaking. I think highly of the film as a film, but I think that it kept Superman from being the character I personally, Coy Jandreau, perceive him as, from being in the public eye for a decade.
Right.
So my issue is I am separating, it's almost like watching a Mel Gibson movie, where it's like art from artist, but in this case, it's art from impact of art.
Sure.
I like the art, but what the art did to the character and the people that see this as the character is hard for me because it's not how I see the character. So my experience, I have to remember, I enjoy this movie. I think it's a well-made film, but my commentary is going to be of two sides. One, what it did to the perception, and one of the movie itself, because this changes so many inherent things about the character that stuck for a long time, an entire generation. This is their Superman, and I want to respect those people, but a lot of times those people don't respect me.
Regardless, we should just be honest as we can be, without worrying about a certain fan base igniting. Well, guys, take flight to our Patreon if you'd like. Fancy yourself over there. You get the full interaction watch along where you can sync up with your own copy of Man of Steel. We are watching this off of David Zaslav's underappreciated streaming service that Paramount will one day own. HBO Max. Can't wait for it all to be under one umbrella, the way God intended. And we also cover several things over there exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. Another way you can support the Chanel, you can grab yourself a RR Apparel. That's a reject real tee. Any one of these or any one at the shop, there's plenty to choose from. And if you're a patron, you get a 15% discount. You can just scan this barcode right here on screen. Lastly, before we start anything, I want to thank you guys for who have been embarking on this journey with Coy and I through these commentaries and such.
It's meant a lot.
While we're doing comic books, now we're going to venture off also into the Terminator 1 and 2.
So excited. I haven't seen those in years.
I know. It's going to be a good time. Plenty of alcohol required. You ready, Coy?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Fucking edgy.
When I think Superman, I think Cold Steel, Man of Steel.
Hey, man, looks cool, though. You got your wish. It's
It
an
does.
Elseworlds now.
It is. I think it's a really wonderful take.
It's officially an Elseworlds.
Oh, Nolan.
Is this the only one he produced?
I think so, because I don't remember Syncope being on BBS. Tune in next week.
The opening audio is a heartbeat of, because it's going to explore the heart of Clark. Oh, the score, though.
It's
a
great score.
beautiful score.
Yeah, truly. I think my big opening thing was I loved this world of Krypton. I thought Russell Crowe was great. I've always seen Superman as such a human character, and this establishes him as such an alien character, and I understand fundamentally he is. But I think from the opening scene, it's such a disconnect from my experience of the character.
Fascinating. I love this.
Oh, I think it's beautiful visually.
Human approach here. Like the eye contact she made with him during this. It's like Jesus, the first natural born son. Wow, so Star Warsy. This would become the basis for Rebel Moon.
It is interesting. It's got a yellow sun because that's what's supposed to be powering Superman on our planet. So if it's powering him in his planet, there's no reason he has any different powers. I'm wondering why the sun was yellow.
Should be red.
There are habitable worlds within reach. We can begin by using the old outposts.
Are you seriously suggesting that we evacuate the entire planet?
No, everybody here is already dead. Give me control of the Codex. I will ensure the survival of our race.
Like the production design of the costumes and stuff feels more like Dune reminiscent to me.
It does have a Dune element to it for sure, which I wouldn't have thought until Denis Dune.
It's like the gritty, more real approach.
I do love Krypton's look. It is stunning.
It's pretty nuts how that outfit is CGI.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I believe that's what it is.
What are you doing, Zod? This is madness.
What I should have done years ago. These lawmakers, with their endless debates, have led Krypton to ruin.
Why do they have different accents?
Different regions of
things I
Krypton?
get caught up on.
Not the red sun, yellow sun conversation.
The degenerative bloodlines that led us to this state.
And who will decide which bloodline survives, Zod?
Zod will.
The last thing I want is for us to be enemies.
You've taken up the sword against your own people. I will honor the man you once were, Zod. Not this monster you've become.
Take him away.
Very lucky they got Michael Shannon and Russell Crowe for these roles.
Yeah.
They elevated it quite a bit.
And they really bring weight to the opening that allows this to live and us care about Krypton.
Nah, I like the touch that Jor-El's a fighter. Science fighter, man.
Yeah, science fighter.
Get me Lara.
Jor, behind you.
Well, I think it kind of speaks to the history of Krypton. This opening shot. Oh, I remember this in the trailer.
Yes,
It's like, whoa, what is
beautiful.
this movie going to be?
And we had never seen anything like this with Superman. Like this much Krypton and everything is really bold. The horse dragonfly thing is awesome.
Oh, the crash zoom in the CGI world makes it feel real. And they're doing a lot of it.
I love how organic the tech is in Krypton. Like, that ties into how I think of Jor-El.
But I'm compelled to warn you, breaching the Genesis chamber is a Class B crime punishable.
Nobody cares anymore, Helix. The world is about to come to an end.
I didn't get this far a few months ago.
It's been 6 or 7 years, I think, for me. Long enough that I don't remember much.
I feel so Matrix.
Yeah, the Avatar stuff, now into Matrix stuff.
Right down to the way they grab the baby. I actually find this one to be a more different shot than a lot of other Zack Snyder films because he usually uses very clean camera work and he goes for a...
Really handheld in the Krypton stuff.
I mean, throughout the whole movie, it's a very handheld experience. So it's a lot more kind of grimy. Like even BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League adopt the smoothness of Zack Snyder.
It's definitely more handheld than I remember so far.
Characters who could just take leaps like that. I'll tell you though, man, I like him more than Marlon Brando.
Russell Crowe as Jor-El.
Yeah, and this, I feel like Marlon Brando was loved for being Marlon Brando.
Oh, I think it was the boldness of someone of that repute doing a superhero thing
yeah,
more than even his performance.
This. I love the concept of showing how active Jor-El is here and
The man he was.
learning who he is through his actions. Like this gets me really invested in Jor-El that I forget that Superman's supposed to show up at some point. Like I'm into the plot here.
You're into the Jor-El movie that's happening.
Did you find the world?
We have.
Oh, she looks so great post-pregnancy. She just gave birth like 2 hours ago.
Moisturized and ready.
Yeah, no, they do have the best science.
Young star. His cells will drink its radiation to a seemingly intelligent population.
He'll be an outcast, a freak.
He'll be a goddamn god.
How?
How?
He'll be a god to them.
That's right. Being god is punk rock, Coy.
That's so is.
There are 5 attack ships converging from the east. Citadel's defenses are being scanned and evaluated.
I'll upload the codex.
Look at him.
Cannot imagine how difficult that would be.
Yeah, this is effectively sad.
Yeah.
It is so fascinating watching it as an Elseworlds.
I think it's a really effective take. That's what I did my first round of viewing once I didn't connect. And I was like, oh, this is a really wonderful way to watch this art.
Like you were saying that before it was the James Gunn world was greenlit. But
I was saying that in 2012.
Oh, yeah, that's my point. Is that now that the James Gunn world is greenlit, like you have no choice but to accept this as an Elseworlds, you know?
Plenty of people won't, but yeah. I've always seen, like, you know, the comics and the movies are different. So I did that with even movies I love, like Civil War and stuff, where it's like, it's never going to be the comic, but it's just how much different that I can accept.
Damn, dude. The aesthetics here, everything feels so alive.
Like, this makes the crest feel like a sigil of the L House because everything feels so thoroughly thought out.
Oh, there's even this symbol on that.
Oh, no, yeah, everything.
Oh, it's actually like a tease of the Superman suit, what he was wearing.
Yeah, they're big on branding.
I never noticed that, but they did just enough of the overlapping
The
visual to hide it.
Yeah, even that, like everything.
Proceed to ignition.
We have identified an engine ignition within the Citadel.
A launch. Hold this platform, Commander.
I love the trope of scary bad lady to main male villain. They're in so many movies.
I know you stole the Codex, Jor-El. Surrender it, and I'll let you live.
This is a second chance for all of Krypton, not just the bloodlines you deem worthy.
What have you done?
We have had a child, Zod.
We did it, Zod.
Krypton's first natural birth in centuries, and he will be free.
I love the impact of first natural birth, like what Krypton has been, and them being against the traditional order for years. Like the L's have always been their own thing. Hand to hand's pretty great.
Yeah, Russell Crowe moves awesome, man.
Yeah. All that gladiator training still in him. And Michael Shannon's such a beast. I would not even want to fake fight that man.
I do wonder, though, if it would have been more effective if Zod did defeat him here in a fight. I think it would make Zod scarier.
The Codex is Krypton's future. Abort the launch.
Couple goals, baby. Cheap shot, man. It's so cold in the way he did that. Like all their history of friendship thrown out of the window out of anger.
She doesn't even get to die with her man.
His name is Cal, son of El, and he's beyond your reach.
Is that Wilson Fisk's wife? Is that Vanessa Fisk?
Is it?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like her.
To pinpoint it this entire time.
Oh, wow. And now I have to know. Yeah, I don't know.
Lay down your weapons. Your forces are surrounded.
Michael Shannon, dude. An
Such
actor,
a great Zod.
He deserves so much more fame.
I'm such a lucky boy.
Jor-El was right. You're a pack of fools. Every last one of you. And you.
They cannot get a grip on this guy.
I will find him.
I will find him.
I will find him.
The proto-Phantom Zone is interesting of like, you know, them trapping him.
Surprised Zod doesn't have any real supporters on his side when the planet's obviously dying.
Naivete is how most people operate. Like, it can't be exploding. It's fine. It's fine. Like, we see that with like fossil fuels here.
Oh, yeah, but that's just propaganda, man. The Earth is fine.
Oh, everything's good. Everything's good. Losing her baby and her husband on the same day.
And everyone she knows.
And, you know, planet.
This is the end.
So much happened in this one day. Insurgent uprising. She gave birth to the first baby.
Had a trial.
Yeah, a whole trial. Sent us into defense.
And the planet blew up.
Fucking saved their lives, and now Krypton's dead.
Big day.
This was a great, productive last day, I say.
20 minutes.
This is where Nolan's love for space really comes in.
love to know their relationship of like him as a producer with this set, with him actively being, developing Dark Knight stuff.
Him and Zach really got along.
I just mean like Nolan's hands-on elements.
I see it a lot in this movie. Him as a creative producer. Water, life. Fishermen like Christ. I wonder if
Was Christ a fisherman?
He went fishing.
Oh, is that why there's like the little fish symbol on cars?
Yeah.
I know that's like a Jesus thing. I didn't know if he was a fisherman.
He had like one of his soon-to-be apostles cast a net into the water, and then a bunch of fish came out when there were supposed to be none.
Watch it, dumbass! Keep your eyes open, you're gonna get squashed!
Like the way this is edited, and even the handheld side feels a lot more Nolan to me. There's a certain visual panache to it that reminds me of Nolan that BVS and Snyder Cut do not have.
Yeah, they fully feel like Snyder films. I agree that I have never noticed it, but I agree with what you were saying earlier about the handheld into Snyder vision.
This is the last of the oxygen!
Good to know his beard is impenetrable too.
How does he shave? We don't know, but it's fireproof.
Wait, I got some guys in the helipad!
Such a strong opening image.
I like the visual of him saving them, but I do feel like there's a missing sense of wonder that would have been kind of cool to have. It feels like a moment was kind of missed.
We have got to go! Hey, let's go! What are you doing?
Abs.
Look at this core strength.
Like I feel like it moved kind of just really quick through a lot of this. This is our first introduction to Clark,
Hasn't spoken yet.
Hasn't spoken, but it was like the power set and everything. Because we know it's Superman, and I kind of wish we had a little bit more of a breathing moment with him there. But also the way this movie messes with time, very Nolan.
Very Nolan. Yeah, these flashbacks, the use of light in that flashback, very Nolan.
Are you listening, Clark? I asked if you could tell me who first settled Kansas.
The power overwhelm.
This I love. There would be a bit of a terror to discovering
100%.
these powers. It's very much like an X-Men mutant.
Are you all right, Clark?
It's like relatable sensory overload.
And the Americana memory use, like very effective.
No, son. You go to the girls' locker room now.
Clark, I have called your mother.
Wow, you're right for it. He knows how to use those powers, though.
Clark, honey, it's Mom.
I always forget that she is his mom.
His parents won't even let him play with other kids. I know, what a weirdo.
How can I help you if you won't let me in?
The world's too big, Mom.
You can crush it with your hands. You're a god.
Focus on my voice. Pretend it's an island.
I do think we've always gotten really good Mon Pa Kents. Like I personally like every different take on them. They're all very suited for the Superman story they're in. Like this is very big and Hollywood and glamorous. And so like I like that it's Diane Lane and Kevin Costner. They suit this Superman very well. But I thought the same with Sally Field and Martin Sheen for Andrew Garfield versus, the different takes we've gotten. I really like the pairings.
Her name is Rosemary Harris.
The original one?
In the Sam, yeah.
Oh, the Tobey Maguire.
Did you get everything I need?
Yep.
Hold it.
Crazy build. Like, incredible build.
God.
So impressive, dude. Henry Cavill, man.
Those abs look digital.
Yeah, like he's so surreally jacked.
I could totally see how people identify with this version of Clark. Like, when I first went into this, it didn't feel at all like, Superman to me because it's not what I imagined Superman to be like. But if I'm just asking myself as a human being, I definitely would identify with this version.
I totally get that. Yeah, and I think that's why the whole generation connected to it. Without any sort of association to the character, that would be a really relatable take.
Damn. These visuals are still fucking top notch.
It's really well directed.
They look really real every moment. Good moment. I don't remember it being that strong. First time you save someone, you really emphasize how terrifying of a situation is with the children are in.
Yeah.
And how scared they were.
And I love how practical it is. Like that was a bus in the water and a bus coming out, so it feels like you could live it. Like that, what a visual.
I mean, she didn't know you pushed it.
Strongly implied, feels like.
Could just say, I swam.
I fell out the back.
It went up naturally.
I fell out.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought I just like escaped into the water.
No, he had to save the bully.
All he saw
was an act of God, Jonathan. This was providence.
He is a god to them. An act of God was his act.
Lana saw it too, and the Fordham boy. And this isn't the first time Clark's done something like this.
I mean, in Kansas, they would certainly think this is Jesus Christ.
Oh, 100%. It is crazy how even the bright scenes are so muted. Like that is like the grass is gray-green. Like it's such a choice. Like everything is very intentionally of a dull gray.
Right, we talked about this. Clark, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
Let them kids die.
What was I supposed to do? Just let them die?
That's what I always thought Pa Kent would say. Fuck them kids.
I think when it comes down to it, he wouldn't have let them die.
When the world finds out what you can do, it's going to change everything. Our beliefs, our notions of what it means to be human, everything. You saw how Pete's mom reacted, right?
They would think that guy in Gotham means nothing.
I think the rest of the speech is great, but that doesn't work for me. This does.
People are afraid of what they don't understand.
Is she right? Did God do this to me? Tell me.
I don't think I've ever quite appreciated the religious take on it of what it's like for a boy to grow up when you grow up in a Christian environment, you really believe God is real.
So
and this
God
kid's
do this
growing
to
up.
me.
Yeah, this kid's growing up thinking God doesn't like him, and he believes God is real, but
Adding an
God is
isolation
punishing him. Yeah,
on top of all the other isolation, like he's alone with humanity, he's alone with friends. God hates him.
This was in the chamber with you. I took it to a metallurgist at Kansas State. He said whatever it was made from didn't even exist on the periodic table.
And he said, "Get out of my sight."
Take it though. It's priceless.
It's yours, farmer.
This could change the world, but get on out of here.
You're the answer to are we alone in the universe?
I don't want to be.
And I don't blame you, son.
Yeah, so dark.
One day you're going to think of them as a blessing, and when that day comes, you're going to have to make a choice, whether to stand proud in front of the human race or not.
Keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son.
That's a really nice exchange.
Yeah.
But somewhere out there, you have another father, too, who gave you another name. And he sent you here for a reason, Clark. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, you owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
See, he's still guided. It's crazy how this character is created by Jewish people, but I do see how it naturally fits the Christ allegories.
I think it's been manipulated into the Christ allegory. I don't think it fits naturally. I think it's been coerced.
I mean, Joseph is very much, Jonathan Kent is very much like a Joseph in the story.
I think if one thing America does well, it colonizes. And I think they've colonized a Jewish story
we do, man.
and turned it into a Christ story because that's what this country does. I don't know if it's natural.
Knock it off.
Sit down.
Let me go.
Hey, leave her alone, man.
Or what?
Gonna have to ask you to leave.
I think probably just leave when I'm good and ready.
Oh, hell no. He really went for it.
Oh, there he is.
It's not worth it, sweetie.
Is he dating her?
I mean, he's hot, so she's going to try to protect.
Hey, asshole, don't forget your tip.
See, he felt that can.
Yeah.
People got mad when David
When Tim
Corn
Corrin,
said
but this man felt it too. How could he feel an empty can? Also, the first scene of him in this is almost getting crushed by a thing, which is pretty woke and weak, if you ask me. On the ship, he almost got hit by something he should have detected.
I can imagine that moment doesn't work for you.
That?
Yeah.
No.
I like it. I'm like, yeah, Clark will make some human reaction mistakes. He didn't harm the guy.
As a teenager, but it's a grown man.
Yeah, but he's not Superman yet. He doesn't even know how to fly yet.
Thanks. Hi.
The thing is,
that was Clark.
I would like to be able to do that to the truck, but I am not Superman. Like, I think that's the thing about relatability to this character is they're trying to make it so the audience is like, just like me, but that's not Superman.
Fascinating, because I feel like Clark at this point in his life would still do that.
Maybe it's just because Henry Cavill's like handsome, strapping, look like, but he is grown to me at this point.
Ms. Lane, Colonel Hardy, you was...
Yeah, Maloney.
The only reason I'm here is because we're on Canadian soil and an appellate court overruled your injunction to keep me away. So if we're done measuring Can you have your people show me what you found?
That's her version of not shaking hands.
It's always the hottest line a woman could say.
Appellate
Are we
court?
done with this dick measuring contest?
Because mine's bigger.
A submarine, maybe Soviet era?
Doubtful. That's 300 meters. Considerably larger than anything we know they built back then.
Yeah. They had small dicks.
The ice surrounding the object, it's nearly 20,000 years old.
That's really cool world building. I like that detail a lot. Like this stuff, I dig. The discovery of the ship and how impossible it is really cool. She should have brought friend and photographer Jimmy Olsen, but I think he's been shot in the head.
Not yet.
Oh, is that happening in BVS?
Yep.
Okay. Is it in the movie or is it a deleted scene?
It's in the Ultimate Edition.
Ah.
That it's established he's Jimmy Olsen. It's an Easter egg.
Tune into our BVS video for me to be excited about an Easter egg against a character I love.
So even if it's Elseworlds, it can still bother you?
Depending on how maliciously it hates the character, yeah. Like shooting him in the face. Pretty hateful towards the character.
So Clark was tracking what she was investigating, and he just hitched a ride to this? I never quite clocked that it was Clark who was like by the helicopter and handing her shit.
Yeah, I assume he was trying to get there, and she was the surprise. I don't think he knew who Lois Lane was, but I don't know. I don't remember. Like, his dad just told him about the ship, and now he's been looking for it, I assume?
How did he know to fully push that in?
Kryptonian instincts. Force ghost.
Ghost of his father. I've always thought that I didn't like Amy Adams as Lois Lane because I don't feel like they have chemistry. But I'm kind of wondering if I just don't really like this Lois Lane.
I like Amy Adams in almost everything else she's in.
Dude, that's why I chalked it up to...
Arrival is very similar genre tone in this environment, and she's amazing.
Yeah, she's great in like pretty much everything I've seen her.
The Fighter, like she's... Yeah, I love Amy Adams, but... Kara! I wonder who he would have cast as Supergirl.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would have been her pod. That was the setup for Supergirl. When I think we were supposed to get her in Justice League.
Damn, this protector ship shoots first, asks questions later.
Kind of a...
It's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
Some of his first lines of dialogue being towards her saying it's all right, at least feels, and like the warmth in his eyes, like some of that works for me.
You're hemorrhaging internally, and if I don't cauterize this bleed, I can do things that other people can't.
The first time they meet, it's revealed that Clark is Superman, which takes away any Daily Planet stuff, really, like, ugh.
I suppose I just don't yearn for that as much. I have a much easier time accepting these different takes.
What do you mean? Like, because you don't have like a childhood connection to the character.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
Like Lois and Clark are the most important couple in comics.
Like I didn't grow up reading
in
Superman.
DC Comics. Like they're the most important couple in DC Comics, and they just met and revealed the big thing in the 30 seconds.
Like I've seen the movies and I've watched the show, but yeah.
They made years out of it on the shows. And like that's... But I think you're more the eye line for the audience.
An isotope analysis of the surrounding ice bores suggests that an object had been trapped in the glacier for over 18,000 years. As for my rescuer, he disappeared during the object's departure.
I'm a little bit confused, though, on the 18,000 years thing. So the ship crashed into that ice that was 18,000 years old, or the ship's been there for 18,000 years?
I assume the ship's been there 18,000 years. Because it's ice.
And then Clark, like, woke up way late?
It's a fair question, because I don't know.
Harry, come on, it's me we're talking about. I'm a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
Then act like it.
That's the best dialogue. Harry, it's me. I'm a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
Exposition.
He's actually a really good Perry White, I think.
Yeah, I really like him as Perry White. There's very little Lawrence Fishburne I don't like.
Didn't you once describe my site as a creeping cancer of falsehoods?
I stand by my words, Woodburn, but I want this story out there.
Why?
Because I want my mystery man to know I know the truth.
Touche.
I think I also don't really buy Amy Adams' take on this as hardened daughter of General Lane, which is a factor. Like, her drinking that whiskey felt false.
I don't know. There's even without. I mean, I agree with that. Like, I even forgot about that knowledge for a second. There's something missing to me about her portrayal that feels like she's just figuring out this character as she's doing it. Going to be a lack of writing, could be a lack of direction on who the character is. This episode's brought to you by Prize Picks, the app that made me finally understand my wife's obsession with fantasy sports. She's been obsessed with fantasy sports the entire time I've known her. And I'll be honest, I would sometimes zone out whenever she would talk stats. She'd kill me for a minute that recorded. But until now I get it. Because Prize Picks makes it simple and fun. And no, it's not gambling. It's daily fantasy sports. You're not betting against other people or the house. It's just you versus your predictions. You pick more or less on two-player stats. Like, will Steph Curry hit more than 5 threes tonight? Or will Patrick Mahomes throw less than 3 TDs? That's touchdowns for you uninitiated. And if you're right, you get paid. And I'm a man all about efficiency and speed, so what hooked me is how fast it is. You can make a lineup in under a minute in over 40 states, and it gives every game that extra level of excitement. When you're right, that feeling can be addicting in the best kind of way. So, Reject Nation, if you're ready to join the Alba household, you can download the Prize Picks app today and use code REJECTS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code REJECTS to get $50 in lineup after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Good to be right.
To see you standing there having grown into an adult. If only Lara could have witnessed this.
If anything, I feel like he's the best character.
Jor-El?
Yeah.
For sure.
Who are you?
I am your father, Cal. My name was Jor-El.
And Cal? That's my name.
Kal-El.
I really love that delivery from Henry. That was really good. That's my, like,
yeah.
He's so amused by that.
He's a good actor. Like, I like Henry Cavill, man.
A world with a much harsher environment than Earth's.
Cool. Beautiful visual.
Our race spread out through the stars, seeking new worlds to settle upon. This scout ship was one of thousands launched into the void.
I do wish Cal was a little bit more like, whoa.
Yeah. You just see this all the time, this planetarium story.
For 100,000 years, our civilization flourished, accomplishing wonders.
That's a short amount of time.
Artificial population control was established. We exhausted our natural resources. As a result, our planet's core became unstable.
This is what Midjourney's going to do to us.
Eventually, our military leader, General Zod, attempted a coup.
Yes, the day of.
A lot happened this day. 10,000 years and then, or 1,000 years and then this was all a day, this last bit.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
All Kryptonians were conceived in chambers such as this. Every child was designed to fulfill a predetermined role in our society.
Such a terrifying concept.
Your mother and I believe Krypton had lost something.
There's a
precious.
reactor.
The element of choice, of chance.
Influencer, content creator, reactor.
What if a child aspired to something greater? You were the embodiment of that belief, Cal.
What if you had your
Krypton's
own
first
free
natural
will?
birth in centuries.
Your own YouTube channel, Cal.
You're as much a child of Earth now as you are of Krypton. You can embody the best of both worlds. The dream your mother and I dedicated our lives to preserve.
There's a bit of an issue with pacing in this movie, though. I do feel like the dreariness kind of weighs down the
I think the muted color really affects
enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
The symbol of the House of El means hope. Embodied within that hope is the fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good. That's what you can bring them.
Wow, that's like the opposite of what Zod is.
That C stood for chaos.
Cape Flap. He had it down.
Why am I so different from them?
I do like the lens flares.
Brighter than Krypton's was. Your cells have drunk in its radiation.
Especially with the character being about the sun.
Your skin, your senses. Earth's gravity is weaker, yet its atmosphere is more nourishing. You've grown stronger here than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah, this suit works beautifully for this version of the movie, especially when they really establish the Kryptonian world. I think it's a great looking.
And everyone having that, like the texture and everything else. It doesn't feel false.
This is an exciting scene.
Yeah, the sequence is great.
It is a really exciting scene. That laugh That's a brilliant laugh.
The subtle push in to make it feel real is really great.
I love how he puts on the suit and combs his hair.
I feel like this just looks better with this.
Completely just did his hair.
Kryptonian gel on that ship. It's good stuff.
In time, you will help them.
I love going out in the sunshine and doing that. I'm just standing there and vibing it in. I think of this shot sometimes when I go outside and just like,
This gravitational pull shot is beautiful.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite sequences in the film. Yeah.
Whew, I just got chills. I got chills. He makes they get the flying looking majestic. It is.
Yeah, first flight is so rad.
Like this shot right here. This is that wonder I've been waiting for.
I love the little booms.
Yeah, I feel like I prefer the flying in this movie stylistically.
I like that they suit each of their respective movies. I really love, like, the flying is one of my favorite elements of this film for sure. I think it's incredible. And it blew me away in theaters, and it still looks great.
God damn. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I fuck how beautiful this is.
The effortless swimming feeling to it is so cool.
Feels like there's an actual, like, thought out physics to how it works.
Somehow, yeah.
Even though
They
it's
don't even
all
have to
bullshit.
say it. They just show it.
There's something where it feels like there's some science behind
I
it.
totally agree. And I'm sure you could ask someone to be like, yeah.
That's why we created the boom and everything and the way he moves.
And the way he flips over and the weight of it. It's great.
Yeah, so yeah, the word weight. There's something to
weight
it.
to it and inertia.
Looking for Pete Ross. Do you know him?
Yeah, he works at the IHOP.
I want IHOP.
IHOP sounds good. Oh, yeah, IHOP was all the sponsor for this. It was a huge IHOP campaign.
That's what I'm talking about.
I could go for some IHOP. Give me them pancakes.
I figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find me.
I feel like Lois has to feel extra human to balance this out. But she just kind of meets the stoicism.
Yeah, I think the tone of the movie keeps her too stoic for that.
Somebody's going to get a photograph or figure out where you live.
Oh, and then I'll just disappear again.
The only way you could disappear for good is to stop helping people altogether, and I sense that's not an option for you.
Like she does act a little bit like military about it.
Yeah, and the language especially.
I don't even know why I'm listening to you. You're not my dad. You're just some guy who found me in a field.
Clark!
Holy shit, dude. He plays young Clark really well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think
thought that was a different actor at
even
first.
this Clark I buy messing up that truck.
Yeah.
Like, this is great, but...
I thought, when I first heard the voice, I thought it was a different actor.
Yeah, it's very impressive because it's nasally enough to sound,
Look, he was being a jerk for the scene because this is the hardest day of his life. And we have to
He has
hammer
to regret
home
this.
the drama. This upcoming scene, I think, is more divisive than the Zod snap.
I certainly dislike it as much as the Zod snap.
I mean, Jonathan kind of gives like conflicting advice, I think. Like, I want you to find out who you really are. You owe it to yourself, son. You deserve it.
Help people, but only specific ways.
Hide who you are.
Also, I, this human, will run into this tornado when I know you have power.
Even when you have all these capabilities. Just,
I like Jonathan as a hero, but it's so short-sighted, this whole sequence.
I mean, we know Clark is fast enough to get him.
Easily.
And he knows Clark's fast enough. And this destruction is really well captured.
It is. It's beautiful.
It feels more real than the Twisters movies. God damn. Wonder if young Clark would have even been like, no, Dad.
Because I trusted him. Because he was convinced that I had to wait. That the world was not ready. What do you think?
See, but I like it on a thematic level.
Yeah, I was going to say the writing is, but it doesn't work for me narratively. Like, I get the reason they wrote it.
On the thematic reason. Oh, this fucking guy's in
Yeah,
this
I forgot
movie.
he was in this.
On the thematic level of like, God doesn't like me. My dad kind of shames me without intentionally shaming me,
Yeah.
Like there's something very
This is the
real
level
about
I have
that.
to keep my
Yeah.
secret. Like, yeah.
There's an intention I like a lot about it, but there is a bit of a leap that I do take in my brain to sell myself on that theme.
I think that's my issue with a lot of the writing, is it feels like I have to take a leap to take it at face value.
No, let's make it 3 weeks since you're so willing to agree with me.
Harry.
No, don't.
4 weeks.
I believe you saw something, Lois.
And because of that, you're fired now.
You just punished her for agreeing, and then she disagreed. And
the men are so confusing in this movie.
What are their messages?
Can you imagine how people on this planet would react if they knew there was someone like this out there?
Yeah, we wouldn't care. The government confirmed aliens, and all of us were like, yeah, you're just trying to distract us.
The pandemic showed that we don't unite over anything. So it would just be another news day. I think we're too tired.
Go get him!
LexCorp.
Did you ever catch that?
I didn't.
I've never
That's the
caught
first
that.
time I've ever seen that.
Apparently, LexCorp has a traveling metro bus. They're just at all kinds of services. LexCorp.
There it is. That's so funny.
We've all seen like Trump buses.
Yep. Lex is ahead of the curve.
There's a LexCorp bus. Was it just advertising LexCorp? Or was it a LexCorp bus?
Maybe they paid for the side, but like I couldn't tell. It was so fast.
I've never noticed that before.
Really funny. He's big on transpo.
We got to get like the rural towns of small America.
They're a real important
That's where
voters.
we got to advertise our corporation.
I know where I come from now.
That's wonderful.
Oh, what a great real reaction.
Yeah.
Say that's wonderful and look down. What a conflicting moment that is.
The warmth that's still there, but her feeling conflicted about it on her face and internally to look away.
I'm worried they'll take you away from me.
I'm not going anywhere, Mom.
Oh, if only Warner Brothers felt that way about you.
What am I looking at, Doc?
It's Martian Manhunter.
Asteroid?
Oh, is that canon?
I believe this is supposed to be Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Well, they had him do the announcement at Comic-Con, right, for BVS?
I think so. I barely remember, but I think you're right. I remember that being a thing. I just didn't remember if it was in the movies.
No, he's really Lois. He's Martha Kent, actually.
Oh.
This whole time he's been
crazy.
Martha Kent. The sci-fi alien invasion element, fucking orchestrated lovely. I think it does make him scary. Well, fly up there, son.
Say hi. Has Clark,
Scary.
for you, done anything that makes you care about Clark enough that the disconnected performance works? Like, if you didn't know who Superman was, would you care about this guy, Clark Kent?
Again, it's like I latch on so much to the ideas and intention in the early work of the movie did enough for me to make me...
Okay.
I like him, I don't love him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm just wondering at this point in the film, we're about to get into the big conflict. Like, I don't feel like, other than a few moments, I've really connected to.
No, I haven't. Like,
Okay.
Again, there's a lot of like the idea of like a person who is very lonely.
We just watched Batman Begins. Within 20 minutes, you feel like you want to be Bruce Wayne. And you feel like there's a connection to you to this billionaire who's training to be a ninja.
Well, yeah, I mean, the movie misses moments where he has time to show he's human or have a real human reaction.
Very
or something like that.
consciously.
My name is General Zod. I come from a world.
I think he's really good at being a Superman for people that feel disconnected. And I think I just like connecting with humanity at all costs. And I think that's the thing I don't connect to.
I request that you return this individual to my custody. He will look like you, but he is not one of you.
I love how like computer hacker creepy this is.
Yeah, and the skull that pops up occasionally in the eyes.
You knew how to do this like a badass rebelling against the government.
Surrender within 24 hours, or watch this world suffer the consequences.
It is a great way to up the stakes for the third act and really put him in a position. Like, I really like that delivery and where this goes.
Structurally wise, I like it a lot too because he finally finds his home. He finally finds some hope and direction in his life and perhaps
Finally
purpose.
doesn't feel alone.
Yeah, finally finds some purpose, and then home shows up, and it's a threat, and it's like everything he kind of feared. That's what I mean. Like a lot of these things are the characters to me really are the themes and ideas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm latching on to. That's what I latch on to whenever I watch this movie.
Again, I feel like the ideas work more than the actual delivery. And that is what you're saying, like themes over characters. I don't feel like any of these characters are the characters.
Yeah, it's like to pull from another Lawrence Fishburne movie, Like Neo is a rather stoic character, not as stoic as this, but he's another stoic character who I, for some reason, really give a shit about.
Yeah. And I felt like I could be him.
And Ryan Gosling's Drive, who's way more stoic.
And silent.
I really care about him in that. So it's not that stoicism is bad. There's something in the way, the direction of how this is captured because of the way the scenes are, where the whole world is kind of dreary and stoic, that sometimes the humanity moments don't pierce enough through the stoicism. When you get like a great Martha scene.
Yeah.
Or a great tender, touching Jor-El dialogue, you know.
But visually, thematically, and for the sense of cool, I love those things. But it doesn't have a humanity to it that, to me, Superman is humanity.
Come on, Kent.
He's reading Plato.
Get up, Kent. So is that it? Is that all you've got? Come on!
You're like the dumbest bullies.
Good thing we brought him right to where his dad works. Or is.
Right to where the fucking open... wide open.
You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark, because whoever that man is, good character or bad, he's going to change the world.
Love the timing of this flashback.
It's like Zod is the bully.
And the world is at stake. I really like that use.
That ship that appeared last night, I'm the one they're looking for.
Do you know why they want you?
No, but this General Zod, even if I surrender, there's no guarantee he'll keep his word.
Is he like Jesus?
I think the movie's trying to tell us that.
Shouldn't I take it?
What does your gut tell you?
Zod can't be trusted. The problem is, I'm not sure if the people of Earth can be either.
What does he mean by that?
He's been betrayed by everyone his whole life, but he hasn't given them... that's not something Superman would ever do or say. And that's a trust to the audience that he's going to become the Superman we know.
Those characters learning to trust people, right?
Yeah.
He's at that stage. He's learning trust. It's not inherent trust. You feel like a lot of these values and stuff are things he should inherently have without learning?
I just feel like he should have them before he's Superman. I feel like he should have them before he's 29 or however old. Like, he's a grown man. It's very teen angsty of him to be like, yeah, but humanity, bro. Like, they're trying to make him both grown and sophomoric and mature, and it doesn't feel authentic.
Why are you surrendering to Zod?
I'm surrendering to mankind. There's a difference.
You let them handcuff you?
Wouldn't be much of a surrender if I resisted.
My name is Dr.
Emil Hamilton. You can also see the squad of soldiers in the next room, preparing that tranquilizing agent of yours.
You won't need it.
I can also see that man is really a Martian manhunter.
Why does he look so weird? Am I not the only alien? You didn't arrest that alien.
We have legitimate security concerns. Now, you've revealed your identity in Miss Lane over there. Why won't you do the same with us?
Let's put our cards on the table here, General.
Love how effortless that is.
That doesn't mean I'm your enemy.
Then who is? Zod?
Zod's the one invading, threatening everyone.
I've been given orders to hand you over to him.
Do what you have to do, General.
I do like the mirror of looking at himself as he says that, like the reflection of, and then this jump cut here.
The match cut too, the same framing too.
Yeah.
Didn't make much difference in the end.
It did to me.
I think the themes and the characters not operating at the same level is part of why a lot of people really identify and connect to the film and why they are so vitriolic about people not getting it. But you can't explain why something doesn't connect to you, and it just alienates the people that it does connect to. And I think that's been my issue with the film's fandom is I can appreciate the film, but when people think it's because of a stupidity to not connect, that's frustrating. Because it's not about a connection to the themes. Yeah. Those are great. It's about a connection to the characters and the characters not being a representation of who they are.
Yeah.
And that's why the fandom is so difficult.
I get you, because I wouldn't say I don't connect with the movie. I do. But there's a strength in connection that's perhaps not as, the connecting thread isn't as strong as I'd like it to be, I guess.
I've had like 2 or 3 moments in the film, and we're going into the third act, that felt anything close to how I felt the entirety of Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and The Batman. Like, we just watched all of those, and I've only had a few moments where I felt like that was all of the things that the film had earned yet. And like, I do appreciate it, and I can see the visuals, and I can feel all this, but at no point do I feel like I'm watching Superman.
That's fair.
And that's hard, because this was the Superman for a decade, for a whole generation.
General Zod would like this woman to accompany me.
You asked for the alien. You didn't say anything about one of our own.
Shall I tell the General you're unwilling to comply?
I'll go.
Okay, I know you got
Love
other,
the
like,
mask.
issues with Superman or whatever, but here's my issue.
Beloved icon of like 100 years almost. Yes, go on.
No. When they first show up, they intentionally go to all parts of the world because Zod's speaking English and they're translating in Chinese and other languages. Do Kryptonians just speak English? Is that their
native tongue?
Native language?
Because Clark was raised to speak English. Zod and
yes, and they show up speaking English.
My assumption
and there's
was
no
that
like translation from Kryptonian to.
I always assumed they had a thing, but it's never.
I don't think they have a thing.
They just speak English.
I'm pretty sure they just speak English.
I assumed the helmet was like translating, but I don't know.
I don't think so. Because at some point, them helmets come off.
That's true. Yeah.
Call me a nitpick. Or
your issues are so different than mine. It's so
problems.
Funny. My issues are so different than yours.
Yours are more what people will recognize.
But yeah, he's got no mask, and here he is.
Here's my screenwriting brain kicking in and going, you know what? Something's all right about this.
Talking about Queen's English.
This isn't Doctor Who. This ship's not translating.
I feel strange, weak.
What's happening?
You mean human?
You've spent a lifetime adapting to Earth's psychology, but you never adapted to ours.
Help him.
I can't.
That's his mother's name.
Hello, Cal. Or do you prefer Clark? I was Krypton's military leader. Your father, our foremost scientist. The only thing we agreed on was that Krypton was dying.
Man.
I and my fellow officers were sentenced to the Phantom Zone. The destruction of our world freed us.
So we were like sentenced for an hour.
It was crazy though. That hour was rough.
They say a lot happened in that day.
It's a big day.
We got convicted, and then we got broken out of the prison.
We went to go kill all the government, and then
we managed to retrofit the Phantom projector into a hyperdrive. Father made a similar modification to the craft that brought you here.
Cool.
And so the instrument of our damnation
And our salvation.
became our salvation.
I did not love that line so much I remembered it. It just seemed like
it
the
did seem to make
reasonable
sense.
next
It's
line.
a good no. Greg has a script tattooed on him. Big Man of Steel script fan.
But all we found was death. Cut off from Krypton, these outposts withered and died long ago.
Looks like a Hammer Baravia suit.
Salvaged what we could. Armor, weapons, even a world engine.
Well, I don't recall any of this.
I don't either. I was just
That's where
thinking
I
like
got the world engine from. Damn. I don't recall any of that.
Detected a distress beacon, which you triggered when you accessed the ancient scout ship. You led us here, and now it's within your power to save what remains of your race.
I do like that because the thought went off in my brain of what a coincidence that they would show up at this time.
Yeah.
But he was a beacon.
And the world engine explanation. Solid.
Yeah.
Your father stole the registry's codex and stored it in the capsule that brought you here.
For what purpose?
So that Krypton can live again on Earth.
So what you're saying is Jor-El also wanted to change Earth in his own ways, which is a big problem people have with Superman.
Where is the codex, Cal?
If Krypton lives again, what happens to Earth?
Black suit.
The foundation has to be built on something. Even your father recognized that.
I forgot that was in the first one.
Okay, I think I figured out what my Clark writing problem is that the lines given to him generally are just lines that help move the plot forward.
Yeah.
Like whatever just has to be.
And he's the lead, so we don't get any.
There's no lines to truly humanize him.
I think it's because the writers and Zach and everyone sees him as alien, not as human. And it feels that all the time. Like, I never feel anything but the alien.
I feel like when he's like Clark in flashbacks, he gets lines that make him feel human.
Yeah. I think that's why I like flashbacks so much.
I have a duty to my people, and I will not allow anyone to prevent me from carrying it out.
I think the intention that they had with Henry Cavill's performance is to kind of do that Ryan Gosling thing, like keep it subtle, and a lot will be told with the eyes and body language. It's not quite as effective as maybe they would hope.
I also don't know that that's the character.
I can accept what I just said if I felt the movie was consistently succeeding at it.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't even think of Superman as stoic, though. So it's like to be max stoic.
Early stage stoic, right? That's what they intended. Then he would be more traditional eventually.
In 6 or 7 films, he'll be Superman. Boy, howdy. Reborn.
It's interesting. Like, yeah, most Zack Snyder movies, when I watch a Zack Snyder movie, I'm very much aware of Zack Snyder. But I'm not as hyper aware of him this time. In this film.
I think it is an interesting blend of other film influences, Nolan, Snyder. There's a lot going on.
Because, yeah, like, the mood and the sound design and music and all that is the thing that makes me connect to this experience.
I could modify its atmospheric composition to human compatibility. We can't stop them. We can't send them back to the Phantom Zone.
Damn.
I always forget that Jor-El's like the big hero of this movie.
Yeah, Jor-El's the ultimate AI. Just plug this guy into anything and he'll handle it.
Did you do that?
Yes. Pick up your slider.
And I think out of the trilogy of films, this is the one that really embraces it's a science fiction movie. That's something I like about this Superman movie, is it embraces it's a science fiction movie. Like it likes its alien stuff.
I just think of like the terms for Superman are like Big Blue, Boy Scout, like all those things aren't alien. He's human, and they made an alien film.
But there is an argument to be made, though, of why they would do an alien film, because Superman is technically an alien.
Oh, no, I get that, but that's the whole arc, and I don't get to feel that.
Is that this alien is the most human.
Yeah, like he's still the most alien.
Secure yourself inside the open pod.
And the film itself is alien and treats it as othering. It's funny because I hadn't seen this in so many years, and I remember I got a lot of crap because I did the red carpet for Superman for The Hollywood Reporter, not for DC, and I only got a couple of seconds with James, and one of the things I asked was, why did he choose to focus on the humanity of Superman versus the alien side of Superman? And he gave a great answer, but I didn't realize how subconsciously that bothered me about the film. But that was the first question I wanted to ask him. So clearly this has bothered me for years.
You could be the bridge between two peoples. Ours. You can save her, Cal. You can save all of them.
I think I might like him more than Brando, too.
No, I knew that way early on.
But I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I like him way more.
That opening monologue with Brando's amazing, but I like him throughout here.
I think Brando's just kind of, if I'm being honest, I think he phones it in. You know,
I mean, he was probably reading off a piece of paper with written on it. Pretty cool.
This Clark is a very sad Clark who's learning over this course of this entire movie how to believe in himself. And with that, he needs to have the assurance of his own identity. So right now he's like wearing the suit and all these things, but he hasn't really found that confidence yet. That's why I think he responds every frame with like a certain look of sadness or uncertainty.
I didn't want to tell them anything about you, but they did something to me. They looked inside my mind.
It's okay, Lois. They did the same thing to me.
Chest hair. Bye.
Clark!
I don't want people to think we're an item.
Take peace. It's not that serious.
The craft he arrived in.
Love the design of the skull mask.
Go to hell.
I did for about an hour, and then the planet blew up, and that was chill.
Oh, we're about to go into like action for the next hour, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. An hour of mind-numbing action.
It's a good thing we're so invested in the characters.
It's like 25 minutes. I remember what I recall as being like the first half of this is awesome. Now I'm like, wow, it's going on a while. I want to see if I find it more compelling throughout the duration this time.
The Codex is not here.
Unnecessary.
Where is the Codex?
Oh, that shot. Destroy Smallville.
Yes. Tear down everything you're supposed to love.
You think you can threaten my mother?
Look how bright his suit looks there.
Yeah.
Suit looks surprisingly bright.
All right, it's time for all the sponsors.
I want to go to 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. IHOP will come back. That's not just this movie. That's big budget movies, especially in the early 2000s. I'm not judging.
That's how they don't lose money on movies.
Yeah, no, I think it's a really necessary thing. And it also is the real world. You live in it. I remember that being a thing in the sequence. I think this and Transformers is the first time I noticed it.
It's taught me to hone my senses, Zod. Focus.
Don't worry, Zod. You'll learn it in a couple hours.
Yeah, in seconds, you're going to be able to fight me.
I just love the way he directs action. I think the action here, Kryptonian action, is like top fucking tier. It's like District 9.
Yeah, I think Avatar and District 9 were big influences on this.
Everybody ma.
Get inside. It's not safe.
That's Clark. That's Clark from our small town.
It's so crazy.
Wearing a costume.
Why does he have a cape on? Went to high school with that guy.
Silly suit Clark's wearing right now.
What does he think he's going to do?
It's Clark who works down the street. Ah, what glorious destruction. Oh, look how amazing that looks.
Yeah, it looks great. The transition's so good. So good.
That is awesome. It's like fucking real anime, man. Hey, a reporter just came in and asked me about you.
Good to see you, man. How you been? How's the family?
You are weak, son of L, unsure of yourself.
Corporate is not going to like this.
That you possess a sense of morality, and we do not, gives us an evolutionary advantage.
Oh, that cold line.
You know, she's a Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter. My lack of empathy. That was the first shot, right? The marketing? Like that was our first, yeah.
It is that evolution always wins.
Yo, I don't know who this actress is, but she's good.
Yeah.
She's a little more sinister to me than Zod.
She came back in Flash, didn't she?
I don't remember. Oh, I love that capture of him. Damn.
Oh, you feel that one. You're right, this is such an anime fight.
But it feels like believable.
Yeah, it's great. This sequence is fantastic.
Most movies, 99% of movies.
There's a lack of weight to it.
It would feel just like a weird computer thing we're looking at.
Yeah, like a PS2 cutscene. I do miss that about this era. And Zack Snyder's incredible at it.
Yeah, the way he follows every movement.
And the practical effects that cause it, like the cracking and
But the choreography is so good too.
Yeah.
Tries to fly away and grabs him.
All Rangers, I need you to engage the target.
Like, this is when I feel like Zack Snyder actually asked himself, what have we not seen Superman do in movies?
What can I do to do something so special with this character?
And the way he's crafted his action is something really incredible.
Fallen Angel, Guardian is down. I repeat, Guardian is down.
Yeah, you could look a lot worse, man. Oh. Damn!
So sick. A Dragon Ball Z fight looks
so
straight
awesome. Up. This fight is still fucking awesome.
Yeah, it really holds up. She's so good at apathy.
Yeah, destroy what connects you guys to the rest of the world. Oh, toying with your dinner.
Yeah, I love that she wants to brawl. Like,
a good death is its own reward.
Damn, who is she?
I don't know. She's great.
Fucking good. She's way better than most of the fucking,
villain
bad female
exactly.
woman to the main bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what she's doing now. She's great.
For every human you save, we will kill 1 million more.
Ah, what a mean line. I want to go to Sears.
I need some appliances. Damn.
Whoa.
So much is going on. Like it's an alien invasion movie.
I mean, District 9 had come out, and it was about alien invasion and immigrants and stuff, and Superman is the allegory for all that, aliens, immigrants. So, yeah, man, I imagine he probably did take a...
I mean, I feel the influence, District 9 and Avatar specifically.
I never drew the correlation, though, with District 9 until now. And I love how film grainy it is. Did he shoot this on film? It's so grainy. Is it like post-production grain?
It might have been film. Be crazy. But 2009 or 2012?
So Nolan really comes in, huh? He's shooting this fucking
literally supplied on film stock. He's like, bring it in.
70 millimeter.
Himself carrying it. Because, yeah, that looks like film.
This man is not our enemy.
Thank you, Colonel.
I thought that was a touching ass moment.
I like that it's the Sears of Smallville, Kansas. I never noticed it said Smallville under it. That makes me happy.
This man is not our enemy.
Mom?
I'm all right.
I love that she's grabbing photo albums. That moment means a lot.
It's like even something as little as that. Him looking out, shouting, Mom, that feels very human.
Zod said this codex he's looking for can actually bring my people back.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, she was so hot when she was banging that Spanish guy in that one movie where she cheated on Richard Gere.
Yeah.
It's not my girlfriend,
I know
Mom.
how to stop them.
She's just a lady.
We're just
She
a friend
likes
from
me,
work.
man.
I'm going to go work at the damn planet. Don't worry about it. She's just learning and interviewing me. It's fine.
It is of little consequence. Because I have located the codex.
Makes sense why your evil experimental guy would be a German from Krypton.
Anything it takes. We need to have these bloodlines. Only these bloodlines of Kryptonians.
Pure bloodline.
Not the elves. Hippies.
Does Kal-El need to be alive for us to extract the codex from his cells?
No.
Release the world engine.
I just don't know what's great about Krypton. I want to bring it back.
Home, it's where the heart is.
I mean, I would just show up here and be like, this looks good.
We adapted in minutes. We actually are stronger here. Perhaps we keep that.
I know, right?
It went pretty well for Clark. Kal-El adapted, and we just adapted in 5 minutes.
Don't they do artificial breeding? Couldn't they just artificially breed more?
Somewhere in the South Indian Ocean.
Am I missing something?
Yeah, if that's their culture and they have all that prepared, then...
What are they trying to resurrect exactly? If Krypton is the people.
Like the climate, like the ecosystem, but they adapted to ours in seconds.
Yeah, this is way better.
And you're stronger.
You're stronger. You could really, if you really want to be an overlord.
I think they're just trying to kill everybody with it, but like...
God, but yeah, see the shots like that. Oh, that is so District 9.
Right?
I
hadn't seen it, right?
I mean, I didn't.
I was obsessed with District 9.
When I saw District 9 in the theaters, I wasn't exactly paying attention because of a life thing that was happening. So yes, when I saw it recently, it felt like a first time.
I was obsessed. I watched that movie like 5 times in theaters. So I think that's probably why I'm like...
I never
that was my connection.
Drew the visual correlation, though, but it 100% is. Oh, how brutal.
Oh my God. This was nuts in theaters.
Damn, that destruction is harrowing as hell.
Planetary engineering modifying the Earth's atmosphere and topography.
But what happens to us?
Based on these readings, there won't be an us.
Again, why? I really wish someone on...
So you want us to bomb them with that?
General, that craft maxes out 17,000 pounds. We can drop it from a C-17. It's a viable plan.
I love the military.
I do like that the last scene with Ma Kent was saying, like, it's just stuff, it can be replaced. And then he goes to sacrifice his only bit of home, and as he's accepting home. Again, themes.
Oh, man.
Into it.
Did not piece that together.
And it's the next scene. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, literally the last thing she said.
You might want to step back a little bit. Maybe a little bit more.
You could also step forward.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, man. It's the best
I
flying.
do
It's
think
so
the flying.
good.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite flying.
It's exceptional.
Package in tow.
Gorgeous. I love that moment of limp and then engage. Like, that thing, it's the weight thing. You feel it.
Yeah, and to also show that he was directly aligned with his son in that moment, he was charging up. I did it. I conquered.
Done.
I am one.
I like how medieval gauntlet and like knight's armor it looks.
That is a cool sensory focus. I remember the first time I got high.
Yeah, the hands are a big thing. It
was
does
just
feel like drugs.
Yeah.
I can see every blood vessel.
And you can see the movement.
You can see through your skin, and
Yeah.
like you can see it interacting with air.
Yeah. God, I love drugs.
They're the best. I'm jealous
Yeah.
of them right now.
Let's go do drugs.
Let's go. Yeah, so you guys can figure the rest out.
Whoa, that cough is right in my ears.
Just Zack Snyder in the ADR booth.
They had to really make the sound design of that cough very
Like
loud.
Bane's
we do.
voice is right in here.
So fucking loud. It just didn't visually match up because he's so far away from
And
the
it's
screen.
right, like
Yeah.
literally swirling around.
Zack Snyder should George Lucas this and put Ben Affleck in the background.
Just running down
running towards the building.
I did like the use of world building. I remember liking this, cutting back to this sequence and being really impressed. Ah, the very sterile and corporate Daily Planet that we never really see.
Wow, that suction. This is truly an inescapable situation.
Terrifying.
Terrifying, terraforming.
Oh, and this post 9/11 commentary of so much intensity. They did such a good job making it feel like so possible. Man.
Yeah, Zack Snyder was like, what if we can make 9/11 cool?
Give me 10 years when it's, not as talked about.
I know it was devastating, but I had a thought when I was watching the news footage.
If I put a camera here and here,
it'd be pretty sweet.
My son is twice the man you were.
What the fuck did you just say?
I will harvest the codex from your son's corpse, and I will rebuild Krypton atop his bones.
God, there's like a missing...
Killed him twice.
There's a missing weight, though, with the Zod's dialogue, man. There's like such an untapped potential. Because every line he has is just about how he's going to conquer some shit. But Michael Shannon clearly has more to the character that the dialogue doesn't allow.
I mean, a lot of the dialogue is to drive forward exposition, narrative. Like, I don't think any character but Ma and flashbacks really get to have a lived-in experience.
Hold on.
Not Jenny.
I can't get free. I'm stuck.
Okay, we'll get you out of there, all right? You just sit tight.
Such a great acting moment. She looks terrified.
Lombard! Get your ass over here and help me!
Lombard! I forgot he was Lombard. Where's the mustache? And he's not a douche enough. I never knew he was Lombard, I don't think ever.
You got to pay attention. That's Jenny.
That's on me. That's Jenny. Noted reporter. Beck Bennett was such a great Lombard. And I love that this dude's Lombard because he's got that energy. That's really that makes me happy. That surreal shot where he looks so much like Reeve.
God, what a painting.
That
right. Holy shit,
insane, dude. It was
Damn, he really does. Did they fucking do some digital effects or something?
He looked so much like him for like 2 frames.
Yeah,
like
does.
it's crazy. And he doesn't generally to me.
No, he doesn't. That was the only time I ever thought that.
I remember that shot like a haunts.
Clark is the one.
He believes. Neo believes.
Even on Krypton, they wear makeup. Phantom Zone makeup.
If you destroy this ship, you destroy Krypton! Krypton had its chance!
Whoa. I think Zod just wanted to be right.
He was just determined and pig-headed, like, gotta do it. It's the only thing to do.
Would you need Earth's atmosphere Krypton's atmosphere to breed those artificial babies?
Maybe that's what they should have established. But they seem to adapt very quickly.
I mean, those babies would come out like fucking crazy.
Yoked.
Yeah. What? I don't know. What's going on here?
Boop it! Gosh, he moves so cool.
Oh. That's all it took.
He know how to boop it.
Is its own reward.
Ha ha ha. Maloney with the badass line.
Holy moly.
Not sure how she wouldn't get sucked into that if the gravitation's pulling it all in, but
She's
I'm
hot.
sure there's a reason.
Hot girls don't get sucked into bullshit like that.
Because he was fighting against it. She was just falling out of it. And gravity was clearly just weaker than the pull.
Hey, I don't even know why they're doing all this.
Are they gone?
I think so.
Jenny!
Saved us.
MVP.
He saved us. Look around. He saved us. We still have Metropolis.
Pieces of it.
We can rebuild.
You know, they say it's all downhill after the first kiss.
Do they say that?
Yeah, what the fuck is she talking about? I've never heard that.
That's not an expression, Lois.
I exist only to protect Krypton. That is the sole purpose for which I was born.
So that explains the determinism of like he
that's
has to do it because he was born in a
it's
pod
their
to only
genetic.
do.
Yeah, okay.
And now I have no people.
Don't worry, people already commented for us.
Oh, they're mad.
Before we already got to the line.
Yeah, because we had to know.
That is what you have taken from me.
And that is a cool arc. I like that. And that sequence is great. Like that speech.
Did we miss a line about that?
I think that was the reveal of it. I
think
it was implied, but that was the first time they said
I think if they gave us the clarification up front,
I wouldn't have had the question.
I feel like
You wouldn't have had the question.
I feel like it would have made it more engaging with her. I feel like I'd love this fight more if I had like 10 to 15 minutes to breathe between action scenes. I'm
pretty tired.
It's just all just kind of stacked. So it makes it a little bit like it just washes over. So it loses some of the weight. It loses the weight of like I said, the fights need the emotion. And the emotion gets lost when it's all just like jumbled together.
And that's the thing with the characters all speaking in exposition and narrative. Also, like we haven't seen like there's so many people just dying all the time.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a little hyperbolic, but they really are destroying the city over the fight.
The whole city, like everybody dies, man. LexCorp.
They own everything with wheels.
I could have stopped that, but I'm gonna just stand here and Aura Farm instead.
I mean, for sure that's pseudo CGI.
Yeah.
There's only one way this ends, Cal. Either you die or I do.
So he's gotta kill him.
Oh, the Wolverine hop.
Up a building.
I like that because he hadn't learned to fly yet.
Up 0 days. There it is. There it is.
I was bred to be a warrior, Cal. Trained my entire life, master my senses. Where did you train? On a farm?
The jokes are also a little tricky for me. Like the 0 days, the on a farm, the The Lois Lane, all downhill kissing. Well, that only counts if you're a human. Like the humor feels.
The on a farm was a joke.
Yeah, because he actually did grow up on a farm.
I
He
mean,
wouldn't have known
I don't
that.
know if it was like a joke,
But he wouldn't have known that, so it's supposed to be like.
I mean, I think he did know that. He went to his farmhouse.
Oh, that's true.
I will defend this movie at every cost. Coy.
I'm just saying the sarcasm is. I don't know.
Damn, and then it gets me back with shots like this. Wow. Wow. Look how cool that is. You can find the variety. And I like how it's turned into dusk.
Yeah, that does change it enough to feel new. And the new angles for the flight are incredible.
This is better than the Matrix Revolutions.
Oh, for this type of fight, yeah. What if nothing is left standing? Awesome. Woo. Oh, that shot was great. Wayne Tech.
They own the satellite?
It's because Lex owns all the wheels. It's a good thing he didn't divert them when they were in space to land anywhere less populated. They had to go back to Metropolis to do some more murder.
If you love these people so much, you can mourn for them.
So the thing is always said that there's nothing else he could have done, but if the eyelids can protect it, then a hand could. He could fly up holding him. He could do a lot of things right now, but he could also yell no and then kill him. Only solution. Whew. And that's why murder's okay, kids.
I believe they repurposed that shot for Zack Snyder's Justice League when Darkseid, they got that Darkseid vision.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, see, I wasn't like as married to Superman, so it didn't even dawn on me that what just happened is a cardinal sin.
It's just not the character in any way, but it's fine. There's a lot of moments like that.
I didn't know people were. It's like, oh, people are mad about that. I didn't realize.
Are you effing stupid?
It's one of your surveillance drones.
That joke is the one that doesn't work for me. Are you
effing stupid?
How do we know you won't one day act against America's interests?
I grew up in Kansas, General. About as American as it gets. I'm here to help, but it has to be on my own terms.
Probably shouldn't tell people you grew up in Kansas.
Narrows it down a little bit. You've been spying on him. You just told him where you hang your kid.
I mean, Lois Lane was able to find a couple weird stories of some weird shit that happened in Kansas.
She's a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter.
That's different. Military couldn't piece it together.
Martian Manhunter certainly could.
Always believed you were meant for greater things, and that when the day came, your shoulders would be able to bear the weight.
Quality delts. Good traps, too.
He saw it, Clark, believe me.
I do like the build they chose for him, and whoever his trainer was really good. They gave him a really interesting, not too bodybuilder, but definitely closer to bodybuilder than, pure athletic, and not just traps. He's intimidatingly built, but, it's a really curated husk.
See, your dad always believed in you.
What are you going to do when you're not saving the world? Have you given any thought to that?
I gotta find a job where I can keep my ear to the ground.
So I see the goal at the end to give him a little bit more warmth. He's a little bit cheerier, but then the next two movies, if memory serves, he stays dour and stoic.
Well, I wish it kind of actually ended on a note where he seemed disturbed by what he just did to Zod.
Sure.
I think that would have made more sense.
Lombard, Lane, I want you to meet our new stringer. I want you to show him the ropes. This is
Such a good Lombard. I think I just never put it together.
Lois Lane, welcome to the planet.
Glad to be here, Lois.
That's a damn good theme song. I love how Wonder Woman's the center of the Batman v Superman cover.
So written by Goyer, story by Goyer and Nolan. Interesting. I think I'd forgotten that.
Oh, and yeah, Nolan and
his wife produced it along with Zack Snyder's wife. Whew. Yeah, I definitely like it as an Elseworld. I definitely still struggle with the things I did before the adaptation that brought me the character that I see him as. So it was an interesting experience of watching it post seeing my version of the guy. Because I had Smallville before this, and I loved Smallville. And then I remember seeing this and being like, they made a movie. Like, they made it like full budget, like spectacle. And I liked the spectacle element, but I never connected to the story or the characters. And then now that I have a version that I feel like I do connect with that feels a lot more Smallville, this is still like a really fun Elseworld, but it doesn't change my experience of the film itself.
Yeah, it just didn't quite move the needle for me in any direction, up or down.
Yeah.
If anything, just further solidified my opinions that I already had about it. Like the world looks very real, very tangible. This feels the least like a Zack Snyder film than other Zack Snyder movies. Henry Cavill, I like. I wonder how much what I've seen Henry Cavill do in other movies has applied to how this movie has grown on me over time.
Yeah.
Because I know that the hindrance of the connectivity to his Clark does not rest on his performance as Clark. I really think it's a matter of direction. I think sometimes in order to capture like cool moment of a direction of reaction, it sacrifices what perhaps the actual character's reaction would be in this moment in time, to match like a visual thing they're going for. So that's where the hindrance comes in, because I've seen all the seasons that he's in of The Witcher.
I love him in Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's my favorite.
Man from U.N.C.L.E., my God. Yeah.
Mission Impossible, he's great, but Man from
All
U.N.C.L.E.
out.
is really the thing for me. Man from U.N.C.L.E., he's like charm incarnate.
I mean, he plays like stoic badass in Witcher, and he's the best character in the show.
But here, I just like he also doesn't get the chance to do a lot uplifting, because most of the uplifting heroic stuff are his flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like, he's always on offense or considering what to do. There's not a lot of heroism. There's a lot of like stopping.
Well, sometimes the stoicism reads as either sad or apathetic, and that's where I think the problem comes in with. There doesn't seem to be much behind.
The joy comes at the end for like a
yeah. It's like the potential of Henry Cavill, and the action I think is some of the best Superman action ever, and it's my favorite flying and
flying sensation.
I'd say my favorite Jor-El. So yeah, there's a lot of things.
A lot of things do work really well.
A lot of things I do love about it, but
yeah,
definitely like it is stays its welcome a little too long, and you could feel like untapped potential of characterization. And
I like the themes more than the characters, and I prefer my movies to be characters over. Like, I like both, but I really need to care about the characters to care about the themes, and I can acknowledge the themes working, but I really need the characters to work in order for the themes to really work.
Oh, totally.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course it makes sense. Yeah, the part where I connect emotion-wise, it does come back to like the tone and the atmosphere and the look. Like a lot of that speaks volumes that I connect to. But yeah, especially watching this now, I think like, I guess
the subdued nature of it, the stoicism,
quite connect with this Clark as much. Like the intention of the lonely, isolated guy who felt like God hated him and his dad didn't fully approve of who he is, even though like the movie saying his dad did, but clearly that relationship made him feel like his dad didn't fully approve. Like I like that idea and the questioning of purpose and him learning to trust humanity and stuff. But there is a thing where I would find myself having to think my way to there, and instead of just naturally finding it, naturally getting there on its own, I'd be like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You know what? I've never, literally you just saying that opened up something for me. I have never considered that. I've always considered that people that are fans of this movie probably feel like they're just outside of something or they want to connect. I've always appreciated that because I think it's important for those people to have a hero to connect to. I never considered how much the new film made me appreciate my upbringing in this direct way. Like the parallels of my life to certain elements of Superman are really strongly there, especially with the James Gunn take, because I was like, raised in a mobile home in the South for my first 5 years, then moved to the city. So I've always had the Smallville to the city thing that I've always really appreciated. I've always had really loving parents, but I've never considered until what you just said, the elements of not knowing how his parents felt and the belief in a God has always been hilarious to me. So I've always dismissed those things. I've never been able to empathize with someone who doesn't have the backing of like the warmth of family. And that is Superman to me. The warmth of family, Ma and Pa Kent. This Superman doesn't always know he has that. He feels it, but he doesn't rely on it. Whereas I see Superman as having that. He goes home to Smallville all the time. Yeah. My canon, Ma and Pa Kent are usually still alive. And I have that as a person. Yeah. I have that family backing. I've also been an anti-theistic person most of my life. There is a lot of God here. So I think a part of what I didn't connect and maybe even felt pushing away from in this film are those elements that feel antithetical to Superman to me.
Sure, yeah, that's fair.
And maybe even subconsciously, until you just said it, I didn't even put together that's such a key part of the character to me. And I knew that watching the new one, but when I watched this in 2013, I didn't know how I felt about those things.
That's a really good self-reflection point.
I think that's why I've even been maybe a little antagonistic, but I have always appreciated that people that love this film might be people that feel like they don't connect to society or connect to humanity. And I've always loved that, but I don't feel like that's Superman.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Feels like Zack Snyder.
Yeah, and I like Zack and Deborah as people. I like them as filmmakers. It's just their characterizations of certain characters that I think are incorrect about certain things to the character, not even to my opinion, make it hard when that is the steering ship for a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I never really quite picked up on all those, like, everything I just spoke about that triggered those thoughts. I never quite picked up on that until this viewing, or maybe I have and I forgot. But especially the God, I've picked up on the Jesus imagery.
Sure,
stuff, like, especially some of the more like overt ones.
The one in the space where he's like, "I will pose as Christ,"
or like,
and then fly,
and then like the glass backdrop of Christ when he's in the church, or he's right there, like shit like that. But no, it's very much a Jesus tale.
But and I think that might have been subconsciously a thing for me because I've always kind of rebelled against that. So I wonder if that's something that I've like not consciously aware as a 2013 25-year-old. If I was like, well, I don't know, because I've always liked this as an Elseworld, but I've never felt like any connection at all, and it might have actually pushed me out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense why, with my background, why I was able to connect. Yeah.
And like Passion, I see as like a revenge thriller. Like. It's just because I have such an aggression towards it. You know what I mean?
It's a terrible revenge thriller.
But like I've always felt like
his revenge when he comes back from the dead. What is it?
Yeah, he like doesn't let him put him down, man. Like I'll even come back, bitches.
That is the funniest take I've ever heard.
But like that's. But I can't explain the aggression I have. So it's an interesting thing that I wonder if that is part of this. That's why I'm excited for Easter movie, man. Passion 2. Mel Gibson.
A commentary on Passion of the Christ for Christmas.
Especially we should do it when Passion 2 comes out, when he does like his Easter revenge thriller.
That's a video for sure. That'll go very well. Let's rip it apart. Passion of the Christ.
Probably do numbers, but I might get some actual viable death threats.
We might get like
I might have to move.
We might actually be. We might be taken down for hate speech.
But I'm trying to say it as an affirmative of like my bias. I'm trying to affirm that I think there was an element that I didn't take into consideration of others, and in a non-judgmental way. I think my belief system isn't fair, and that is something I'm working on. But I wonder if that affected my experience because I don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction. And so that's me trying to grow, not me saying it's okay. It's me trying to not have that be something that keeps me from appreciating something.
Yeah.
To be clear.
And normally I feel like filled with some type of strong emotion after we're done. And maybe it's just my experience with the Snyder trilogy over the years. And like I remember really liking this a lot last time I saw it. And I just might be tired from the whole experience.
This is the first one of these we've done that's felt like work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For me, because I was very aware of what I was saying and thinking, and also nervous the whole time. And also I was aware of the runtime as well. Oh, wow. And I usually am not. Like I'm usually like you and I doing
a little more in your head this time.
Yeah. And you and I doing rewatches is usually like my favorite part of the week's schedule. The pod and this are my favorite things we film here at Rejects. This time it felt like when I was watching something that I was like unsure if I'd like by the end, but I've seen it, and I was aware of like the experience of watching it that felt like time passing.
Oh wait, I didn't have that. I was actually pretty lost in it. No, I'm sorry, Coy.
No, but to speak to the experience of the fandom over the last 10 years, I think that was part of it. Is I couldn't fully be like, I'm watching a movie. I was like, I'm watching a movie that will be scrutinized in everything I say.
I think out of any movie we've done, this is the one that comes with for our respect, for our careers. for where we've been in our lives and the fandoms we've engaged with. Out of any of the rewatches we've done or commentaries, this is the one that comes with the most preliminary package.
110%.
Yeah, there's just so much like weight associated with it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm glad we're doing it.
Oh, I'm so glad you suggested this. I was thrilled.
I enjoyed it. I really did. I really enjoyed doing it. It was like I got some new stuff out of it and some appreciations that I don't think I'll ever forget.
I think now that we've like broken the seal, hopefully BVS, and I'm excited for Snyder Cut because I've only seen it once.
Oh, sweet.
In its entirety.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen the full Snyder Cut one time, so I'm really excited for that.
I wonder if I have too.
Because it's so big.
No, I saw it one more time after I watched it twice in the same week because I reacted to it and then I showed it to Olivia. So
you haven't seen it since that week though.
Yeah, I've only seen it those 2 times.
And I've only seen the Ultimate Edition of BVS once.
Me too.
And that was the week it came out on digital on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I've only seen it one time.
So those two I think maybe we'll have a different experience because like one, this has been unleashed in the world, and then 2, like I'm gonna have more of a novelty for those two. And I remember liking Snyder Cut so much. I really hope that lands again.
All right, sweet. Well, keep a lookout for that one. Skip BVS. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks, guys.